Is it possible to dust off the post-bye cobwebs? If that's such a thing, that's what Collingwood's going into for round 15 against St Kilda, Saturday night at Marvel Stadium. Now, it is a Collingwood home game for this one. Not too thrilled about, it's not just about going to Marvel Stadium. I mean, I don't have those complaints. Hosting a co-tenant at Marvel Stadium, it just seems weird. I mean, we previously have hosted Western Bulldogs at Marvel Stadium. I think we've hosted North Melbourne at Marvel Stadium as well. I get it for last year that St Kilda were hosting Collingwood at the MCG for Spud's game. I get that. It's for a good cause. I understand that. And also the Bulldogs this year hosting Collingwood for their 100th year anniversary game. I get it all. It's just a random round 15 game, Collingwood v St Kilda, Collingwood hosting it at Marvel Stadium. I don't want to have sour grapes or anything like that, but yeah, just trying to make sense of it all. We are back from the bye. It's one of the lower ranked opponents we get to face all year. So even though we played Melbourne on King's birthday, who were, I think, 12th on the ladder at the time, they've fallen down to 15th. St Kilda are 14th with a chance to go down to 15th on percentage if things go smooth sailing. But something tells me Ross Lyon's got something up his sleeve. A coaching masterpiece is due for Ross Lyon. I'm looking forward to it. This is the 15th clash against St Kilda at Marvel Stadium. Collingwood leads the head-to-head at Marvel Stadium 8-6. As mentioned, St Kilda have lost 7 of their last 9 games. Pies are on a 5-game win streak. We are sitting on top of the AFL ladder, currently 4 points ahead of Geelong. An interesting stat heading into this game, St Kilda are the worst ranked side in second quarters, and Collingwood's the highest ranked side in third quarters. So this has the potential to be over at half-time or even three-quarter time. But I am expecting this to be a very close game or an unexpected game. Again, I am expecting Ross Lyon to produce something special in regards to a coaching masterpiece. And we are coming off the bye as well. I know people will say Collingwood's refreshed and whatnot, but this is where it becomes a bit of a danger. I mean, we could be switched off in the first 15, 20 minutes of this game. That's where St Kilda could get the jump on us as well. Again, they're due to bring the heat and turn the chicken up as well in terms of the pressure acts and whatnot. They have beaten Geelong as well by 7 points at Marvel Stadium. That was round 2. And they had a very good first half, and particularly the first quarter against Geelong. So they are due for that sort of performance against a quality side in Collingwood. And they have the potential to do the funniest thing as well, having lost to West Coast, the bottom-ranked side, to then beat Collingwood a few weeks later. So make it make sense for St Kilda. But I'm expecting St Kilda to bring their best here. They don't have a lot of height. They've got Alan Wilkie down back, however, who's one of the best intercepting defenders in the game right now. Rowan Marshall as a ruck forward. Besides Wilkie and Sharman and Rowan Marshall, they don't have a lot to offer in the air. They do have one of the best kicks, if not the best kick in the game in Nasiah Wanganeen-Malira. This is where St Kilda, they're very young. They're not inexperienced. They're not having growing pains, but they're trying to figure things out with the list they've got. This is where they've got a bit of a free swing against Collingwood now. Granted, they lose this game, it's likely season over. They don't have a lot in regards to the aerial contests, contested marks, or even forward options as well. Collingwood, they make opposition pay on turnovers. They'll likely continue in this game, but it's the first quarter that's going to worry me for this game. If we're ahead or if it's level at quarter time, I think we should be fine. It's a litmus test for Collingwood, all right? So this should be straightforward, but we know these sort of games, they're never straightforward for Collingwood. Case in point against North Melbourne earlier this year, 3 points at three-quarter time. We were able to run away and kick away in the game. But we've got to be able to take our chances and put away a side as simple as St Kilda. I don't want to be disrespectful in saying simple as St Kilda, but when you're on top of the AFL ladder, 4 points clear for now, up against St Kilda, who are 14th, and they're staring down the barrel of bottom 4, this has to be straightforward. Geelong destroyed Essendon by 95 points. I'm not expecting 95 points over St Kilda, but it has to be straightforward. It has to be smooth sailing. We've got the Eagles next week. That's even more smooth sailing. Again, I don't be disrespectful, but when it's first for the 18th, most likely, yeah, what more can be expected there? 5-game win streak, however, in those 5 wins, we've lost the contested possessions and the clearances. It is something we need to work on besides the aerial contest and contested marks. Does Tom Mitchell come in for this sort of game? The Saints have a young, inexperienced midfield group besides Jack Steele and Jack McRae. I don't know who their third best midfielder is. It could be Marcus Windhager, but he's going to be tagging Nick Dacos. It's not a case of if Windhager's going to tag Nick Dacos. Windhager's going to tag Nick Dacos, all right? There's no debate about it. And this is where guys like Ned Long and also experienced heads and Steele Sidebottom and Scott Pendlebury, Jack Crisp as well, even Perryman if it's down back, They have to support Nick Dacos when he's being hard tagged by Marcus Weinhager. It's going to be a professional tag. We understand that. We will respect it. But we need to provide that ongoing support for Nick Dacos. So if St Kilda's going to win this game, they're going to have to win in the midfield, contested possessions, the clearances, as well as tagging Nick Dacos out of the game, and also bringing the pressure for this one. Does Tom Mitchell come into the game? I'm not too sure. If Braden Maynard and Patrick Lipinski are cleared to play, then it's likely going to be just the two changes, Maynard and Lipinski in, and most likely Will Hayes out. And one of either Will Hoskin-Elliott, Lockie Sullivan, or even Ed Allen will be out of this one. Tim Membry's first game against St Kilda. Looking forward to the head-to-head for that one. Chance for Tim Membry to prove St Kilda not wrong, but just shows St Kilda what they're lacking at the moment. But not a lot of keys to victory for this one, just a matter of how we respond from the bye and also how St Kilda responds. I sound like a broken record, but I will end this video here. Just want to say thank you all for another milestone, 250 plus subscribers. It does mean a lot. I'm hoping you guys are having a good week so far. Be well, stay safe, Magpies out.
Up the play!